Hi everybody, Chris Hale here, coming to you from my flat in London, and in this first video I'm going to tell you what match betting is, why it matters for you, and why people are so excited about it, why we're seeing such huge growth in our business, teaching people exactly this skill, and a little bit about me and my background and how I made tens of thousands of pounds doing exactly what I'm going to talk to you about right now. So match betting was something that I got into about 6 years ago. I was in my final year of university, and back then it wasn't really that accessible. I think I discovered it in some deep forum. I think it was a forum about gaming or something like that. I don't know why I was on there. And I remember some guys were commenting, talking about this way of placing bets on sporting events that wasn't gambling and that guaranteed you a profit each time. And I thought, wow, that sounds like a scam. That sounds too good to be true. But it wasn't. And I started reading into it, understanding the method more and trying it out for myself, most importantly. And I realized, wow, this is something quite special here. So what is it exactly? Well, let me tell you. So match betting basically is not gambling. The name is a bit misleading, but it does involve placing bets on sporting events. And what we basically do is we'll have one event like a football match. That's the example I always use, so you'll probably hear me say that a few times in my videos. And you place two bets on that same event that cancel each other out. So say it's England versus Germany. You will have one bet that England will win and one bet that England will not win, that they will lose or draw. So there's only three possible outcomes of the game: a win, a loss and a draw. And you've covered all of them with those two bets. So when the result comes in, those two bets have cancelled each other out, and what you're left with is pretty much where you started. You break even, you don't win any money, you don't lose any money, but what you do is you qualify for a free bet or bonus that the bookmaker is giving away. And what that means is you haven't risked any money, but you have guaranteed yourself a profit. And you can do this over and over and over again. And over the years, I have done. And I've made tens of thousands of pounds in profits. They really add up. And there are huge numbers of these offers around. There are new ones coming out every day. And there's also different types of offers you can do. You don't have to do the straight match betting on a sports event, although that's probably 80%. There's a few other fancy offers you can do for things like accumulators or casino offers, things like that. People that maybe some of you are into betting and things, you already understand those, you already know about those. You can do risk-free betting with those as well. So as you can imagine, I was a bit skeptical to start with when I was reading about this all those years ago, but once I started trying it myself, I saw, wow, this works and this is quite special. And I think that's where it really stands out, because I've taught it to my friends, I've taught it to my family, and actually, as I'm speaking to you today, I've taught it to thousands of people who have gone on to make profits. So what's the risk, right? Well, the only real risk is not following the steps correctly. If you follow the steps exactly to place your match bets and you know what you're doing, you've put the right amounts on and things, then you're going to be fine. And you'll get the exact result that you imagine, that you're hoping for, and that has been sort of worked out beforehand. So how do you get started yourself, and how do you make thousands of pounds in profits from doing match betting? Well, after my friends and family and people started asking me to teach them and show them what I was doing and how I was making money, I created something called Profit Squirrel. And that's now grown into something where we have thousands of members, and we have a huge community of people that's growing every single day who are match betting, who are making money doing exactly what I described earlier, and we're teaching it to them. So how much can you expect to earn? Well, I would say we typically find that people make about £400 to maybe £600 a month, with 500 probably being the average. And they do that with a few hours work a week. So that's probably 3, maybe 4 hours a week, about 20 minutes a day. That's probably pretty realistic. When I was doing it really full time, and I still do it a bit just to keep my hand in, but I'm not as full time as I was doing many hours a week, and I was making up in the thousands. So it's really just the time that you want to put into it. So I've made it my personal mission to teach match betting to as many people as I possibly can. So if you're over 18 and you live in the UK, then you can go ahead and get your free Profit Squirrel members account now in the link below. And what that will allow you to do is go ahead and watch our step-by-step videos and start making profits yourself. It's completely free to join Profit Squirrel. You will need about 15 to 20 pounds to make your first profit with. And what this is, it's a deposit that you put with the bookmaker temporarily in order to make your match bets. But then after that's all over, then you will get that deposit back as well as a profit. So the deposit is just temporary, and it's really the only thing you need to get started in addition to the Profit Squirrel account. Also, I'm going to drop a link to our Trustpilot page below so you can read some of the members' reviews. And once you've signed up for free, make sure you get yourself into the Facebook members group. That's really a special place where people are helping each other. If you have any questions, they'll get answered really quickly. And you'll be surrounded by other people that are also doing match betting, making money online. So go ahead, guys, and I'll talk to you soon.